Hello everybody, Brett here, and I've got another quick tutorial for you. It's going to be a lot similar to the flamingo I did a few days ago. This time it's going to be an ostrich. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our blush. I have a blush 260, blown it up to about 5 finger tail. And first thing I'm going to do, we'll take and make 2 small bubbles, like so, about 2 fingers each. We'll take a twist, and we'll run the nozzle up, over, and around. And one thing I've shown you in my other tutorials, if you don't make the nozzle long enough, you can take the 260 and roll it. And when you roll it like so, that will help lock the balloon in place when you still got your 2 lobes evenly spaced here. Next thing, I'm going to take my white. I've got it inflated to about 4 fingers. And a good key, every time I blow these up, I'll always let a little air out to soften it. And then I'll stretch it out, make sure it's good and there's evenly displayed. So I'm going to take my white. I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to wrap the balloon around one time and through the middle there. And this is going to be for our eyes. So I'm going to make about a 3 good finger bubble here. I'm going to bend it down on the side and twist off another bubble for 3 fingers. Whoops. My bubble came undone here. I got a 3 finger bubble. I'm going to make a second 3 finger bubble, and all I'm doing is twisting the bubble into the balloon here. And then I'm going to take and wrap this white underneath and around those 2 pinch twists. And then we'll break this off. And I'm going to let a little air out, tie it off, and save this for something else. Alright, this is what we got so far. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this part of the 260 and I'm going to bring it up and over, splitting the 2 white balloons in half. So this is what we have. And at this point you can choose which side you want to put the eyes on and the beak on. But now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and make about a good 4 finger bubble here. I'm going to take it under my arm where I don't lose that pinch with that roll. Alright, here this is going to be for the body. I'm going to make a pinch twist, real small, about 2 fingers. And then I'm going to take and make a bubble about 4 fingers. I'm going to bring it back, making a bubble the same size, another 4 fingers, so each of those are 4 fingers. Now I want to wrap this balloon around those 2 bubbles and twist it in. That's going to be our body for our bird. And top it off. Now try to save this black 260 if you can, because we're going to use a couple of these bubbles for the eyes. And since we got it here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to make a little bubble, about 2 fingers. We'll get quite a good roll here. We'll turn that into a pinch twist. And we'll squeeze out some of the air. And by gripping it and squeezing out the air, I can start another bubble roll way down. And this little bit of gap is going to go right here in this gap. It's going to occupy that space on the inside. But I want to, on the other side of that roll, whoops. Keep on losing it here. I'll make another 2 finger bubble like so. I'm going to twist it so your 2 eyes should be about the same size. And then I'm going to break off the black at the bottom. Deflate it slowly. The key to deflating it slowly is just barely let the air out. That way you can keep the two bubbles in their shape. So just like this, I'm going to take and I'm going to run it in on this side of my face. That's going to give me my two eyes for my ostrich. And next, I'm going to go back and redo that neck. Remember, I had a good 4 fingers. I'm going to come back to our body here. And once I break this off, if I can save it, I'm going to try to save it in case I have something else to work with it. But right now, this is what we have here. And next, I'm going to work on the beak and the legs. And for that, I actually have a 160 yellow. I got about a good 4 or 5 finger tail. You shouldn't have to use the whole thing. If you do, it's okay. So for the feet, what I'm going to do, I'll make a 3 finger bubble. Make 1 finger bubble. Make another 3 finger bubble. And this right here is going to be one of the feet. I'm going to add a pinch twist. And I'm going to take the nozzle, and I'm going to take the tail, I'm going to put it through, and then I'm just going to pull it. And after I give it a pull, this part where however big you want the legs to be, that's how much you're going to pull it through. So I've got the legs now at about 4 fingers here. So you see the 4 fingers. I'm going to take this yellow and I'm going to wrap it around this pinch twist right here. And what that's going to effectively do is that's going to lock my feet in place, so it's going to lock them in place together. So once I have that straight, I'm going to come to the other side and make another 3 finger bubble, like so. We'll make another 1 finger bubble. So I've got these 2 bubbles. And 1 more 3 finger bubble. And this 3 finger bubble right here, I'm going to wrap around this pinch twist and onto the leg. Leave me with this. I don't know if you can see that real well. But that is going to be my leg. And then I'm going to break off this yellow and try to save it. And now we're going to work on doing the beak. And then after the beak, we're going to have 1 more touch and we'll be done with it. Okay, so for my beak, I'm going to do this real simple. I'm going to have a little 3 finger bubble, a little 3 finger flower petal on me. 3 fingers here, if you can see that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around right here underneath those 2 pinch twists that we had right here on the neck. I'm going to wrap it around. And here goes 2 options. This right here, that works for a beak. But what I like to do, the option number 2 here, is I'm going to take and get the yellow 160 right by here, and I'm going to wrap another layer going around, and then wrapping it around those pinch twists. And in doing so, I'm going to break off the rest of this yellow. I prefer this because it gives it more of a natural look. And you can see all I did was I made that first bubble, and then I made the first flower petal, and I just wrapped one going right around that one. Real quick, real simple. Last thing we gotta do is a tail. Now we saved our white from earlier, the white 260. So what I'm gonna do, make it real simple. I'm gonna add a 3 finger bubble. or 3-finger flower petal. And I'm going to put a pinch twist and a 2-finger pinch twist here. I'm going to have one more pinch twist. And then I'm going to break off the rest of this. And I'm not going to do a whole lot with this yet, but this is how I do the tail. I've got my 2 pinch twists, and I've got my flower petal in the middle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I broke it off longer, I'm going to take this longer part, I'm going to wrap it kind of going around here, placing the tail back here. Then I'm going to pull the balloon nozzle part, and I'm going to wrap it just like so. So there I have my tail, and I've got a really quick and simple ostrich here. I hope you all enjoy it. I hope you can use it. Please feel free to leave me any feedback, comments. And until next time, I'll see you later.